Something just happened that is going to fundamentally change the internet as we know it. But it didn't start with a flashy new app or some viral trend. It started with a quiet, multi-billion-dollar deal. Meta, the company behind Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, just spent a fortune to buy an 8-month-old company from Singapore that most of us have never even heard of. Now, this isn't just another boring tech acquisition. This is a calculated move by Mark Zuckerberg to deploy a new kind of technology across his entire empire. A technology that will transform how billions of us interact with his platforms and, by extension, the entire digital world. So what exactly did Zuckerberg just get for his money? And how is this mysterious young startup going to completely redefine your experience on Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp? The answer isn't just about cool new tech. It's about a high-stakes, global chess match involving ambition, strategy, and a little bit of geopolitical tension. This isn't just a story about code. It's a story about the future of artificial intelligence, and Meta just made a move that puts everyone else on notice. This is where it gets really interesting. To get why Meta would spend billions on a startup that's barely a year old, you first have to understand the brutal war being fought in Silicon Valley right now. It's an AI arms race, a frantic multi-trillion-dollar battle between the titans of tech: Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, Apple, and of course Meta. For the last couple of years, this war has been all about building bigger and smarter large language models, the AI brains that power chatbots like ChatGPT. But the game is changing. The next frontier isn't just about AI that can talk, it's about AI that can do. This is the dawn of the AI agent. Think about it. A chatbot is a conversationalist. You ask it a question and it gives you an answer. It's useful, but it's passive. An AI agent, on the other hand, is an actor. It's an autonomous tool you can delegate tasks to. It doesn't just tell you how to do something, it goes and does it for you. It can research topics, write code, manage your calendar, book travel, and analyze data, all on its own. An AI agent is like having a team of hyper-competent virtual interns working for you 24/7. This is the tech that every major player is scrambling to perfect. It's the holy grail that promises to turn AI from a fun novelty into a tool you can't live without. And in this race, Mark Zuckerberg knew Meta was at a critical point. He has famously declared AI as Meta's top priority, spending billions on data centers and researchers, and even bringing the star CEO of Scale AI, Alexander Wang, into Meta's leadership through a massive investment. But even after building powerful open source AI models like Llama, Meta was still missing that killer app, the bridge to turn all that expensive tech into a revolutionary product for its billions of users and a real business. He needed a breakthrough to leapfrog the competition, and he found it in the most unlikely of places. Enter Manus, the Singapore-based AI firm at the heart of this story. Before this acquisition, almost no one outside of deep AI circles had heard of them. The company only officially launched in early 2025. Yet, just a few months later, Meta was ready to write a check for over $2 billion to acquire it, making it one of Meta's largest acquisitions ever. So, who are they, and how could a company so young be worth so much? The story of Manus is the kind of thing you hear in Silicon Valley legends, but it happened in a dizzyingly short time. The company wasn't just growing, it was exploding. In the few months since its launch, it had already signed up millions of users and businesses, proving it had a product people were willing to pay for. Many successful startups take 5 to 7 years to reach that kind of momentum. Manus did it in less than 1. This wasn't a company built in a garage over a decade. It was born from another company, a Chinese startup called Butterfly Effect, also known as Monica.im. Sensing a shift in the geopolitical winds, the company made a strategic pivot. It established a new, independent entity, Manus, and relocated its headquarters to the global tech hub of Singapore. This origin story just adds to the intrigue. The company's valuation was a rocket ship. After rebranding to Manus and showing off its powerful agent technology, it caught the eye of the prestigious US venture firm Benchmark, which led a major funding round that sent its valuation soaring into the hundreds of millions. And by the time Meta came knocking, Manus was already in talks for a new funding round that would have valued it at $2 billion. Meta decided that instead of letting it become an even more powerful and expensive rival, one that competitors like Microsoft were already testing, it was better to just buy the whole thing. The mystery of Manus wasn't just its technology, but its lightning-fast rise from total obscurity to a multi-billion-dollar powerhouse. So what is this secret weapon that justified the price tag and the rush? What does Manus actually do? The answer is simple but profound. Manus has created one of the world's first true, general-purpose autonomous AI agents. This isn't just a smarter chatbot. Manus builds its software as a full-stack, execution-first AI system. It doesn't just suggest what to do, it does the work for you. To pull this off, Manus came up with a revolutionary approach. Instead of relying on a single AI model, their system acts like a master conductor. It can use a mix of different AI models from providers like Anthropic and Alibaba, picking the best one for each specific part of a task. Soon, it will integrate Meta's own powerful Llama models into this symphony. But here's the real magic. Manus's technology is built around the idea of cloud-hosted virtual machines, which the company calls autonomous computers that can think and act for a user. When you give a Manus agent a complex task, it doesn't just spit out text. It spins up one of these virtual computers, an isolated environment where it can open files, browse the web, write and run code, and coordinate multiple AIs to get the job done from start to finish. The scale of their operation was already immense, with their systems processing vast amounts of information and creating millions of these virtual environments to execute tasks. Imagine you're a small business owner. You could give a Manus agent a zip file with 100 resumes and say, find me the top 5 software engineers with experience in Python and e-commerce, and rank them. The agent would spin up a virtual computer, unpack the file, analyze every single resume, compare the qualifications, and deliver a ranked list, all without you lifting a finger. This is the power Meta just bought. It's a platform that can deploy millions of these autonomous agents to perform complex knowledge work. This isn't just an upgrade to Meta AI, it's a whole new category of product. This is the turning point where AI stops being something we chat with and starts being something that works for us. The integration of this technology is going to be rolled out to billions of people, and it will change the digital landscape faster than anything we've seen. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and understand how these breakthroughs will impact your life and career, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. We break down these complex developments every week so you know what's coming next. Now let's connect the dots. How does this actually change things for the billions of people using Meta's products? This is where the vision becomes reality. Meta has been clear. They plan to integrate Manus's agent technology into their platforms. This isn't some background improvement. It's a frontline revolution. Let's paint a picture of what this new world could look like. Start with WhatsApp. Over 200 million small businesses already use the platform. Now, imagine every one of them having a Manus-powered AI agent. This agent could handle customer service 24/7, book appointments from a chat, process orders, and answer product questions in multiple languages. For you, your WhatsApp could become a true personal assistant. You could be in a group chat planning a trip and type, "At Meta AI, find us all flights to Lisbon for the first week of August and a hotel for 6 near the city center." The agent wouldn't just give you links, it could come back with concrete options, pricing, and a book now button. Now think about the potential for Instagram. For creators, this could be a game changer. An AI agent could manage their entire workflow, automatically editing and posting reels, responding to comments in the creator's unique voice, analyzing audience data to suggest what to post next, and even finding potential brand sponsors. For users, it could transform the app into the ultimate shopping assistant. You could see an outfit you like and ask the agent, "Find me this jacket in blue," and check if any other stores have it for a cheaper price. The agent would scour the web and report back in seconds. And then there's Facebook. Your AI agent could become the ultimate social secretary. It could manage your event invitations, sift through your feed to create a true highlights reel of the most important updates from close friends, and help you run a community group by automating moderation and answering common questions. At the center of it all is Meta AI, which could become the command center for your personal fleet of agents. The key here is scale. Meta isn't building a niche product. As they said, they are taking in Manus to bring a leading agent to billions of people and unlock opportunities for businesses across our products. This is the industrialization of personal AI, and it's about to be deployed to a huge chunk of the world's population. The internet is about to get a lot more active. This acquisition would be a blockbuster story on its own, but there's another layer that makes this a masterclass in strategy: the China connection. This isn't just a tech story, it's a geopolitical thriller. As we mentioned, Manus was born from a Chinese company, and its early funding came from powerful Chinese tech giants and venture capital firms. In the current global climate, this would normally be a massive red flag for a US tech giant. The US-China tech Cold War is in full swing, with fierce competition over everything from chips to AI. For Meta to acquire a company with such deep Chinese roots seemed politically impossible. Any deal would be under intense scrutiny from regulators in both Washington and Beijing. This is what makes the structure of the deal so brilliant. Meta didn't just buy the technology, they surgically removed its geopolitical risk. As a non-negotiable condition of the acquisition, Meta ensured there would be, quote, no continuing Chinese ownership interests in Manus AI following the deal. All ties were severed, and all of the original Chinese investors were bought out. Manus would continue to operate from the neutral and business-friendly hub of Singapore with its existing team. This move was a strategic masterstroke. It allowed Zuckerberg to acquire world-class, battle-tested AI technology while sidestepping a political firestorm. He didn't just outbid his competitors, he outmaneuvered them on the geopolitical chessboard. It sets a new precedent for how American tech giants might acquire cutting-edge technology born in an ecosystem that is otherwise seen as a strategic rival. The ripple effects of this acquisition are already spreading across the tech industry, signaling a new world order in the race for AI. First, for Meta's competitors, this is a massive wake-up call. Companies like Google and OpenAI may have a lead in foundational AI research, but Meta just leapfrogged them in the race to deploy AI agents at an unprecedented scale. By buying instead of building, Meta saved itself years of development and immediately acquired a proven, revenue-generating product. This puts immense pressure on everyone else to speed up their own agent strategies. Second, this deal finally solidifies Meta's business strategy. For years, investors have been skeptical of Zuckerberg's colossal spending on AI with little to show for it in terms of revenue. This acquisition is the missing piece. It provides a clear path to monetization. Manus already had a successful subscription model for businesses, and Meta can now scale this offering across the 200 million businesses on its platforms, creating a massive new revenue stream. It's the wedge into the enterprise market that Meta has been looking for. Third, for Mark Zuckerberg personally, this is a monumental win. It validates his all-in bet on AI and repositions Meta from just an infrastructure provider to a direct-to-consumer and enterprise AI powerhouse. As Zhao Hong, the CEO of Manus, stated, joining Meta allows them to build on a stronger, more sustainable foundation, leveraging Meta's immense scale to achieve a vision they couldn't have realized alone. Finally, this signals a major shift for the entire AI industry. The era of focusing only on large language models is over. The new era is the age of the agent. This acquisition proves that the real value lies not just in the AI engine, but in the vehicle that can use that engine to perform tasks in the real world. The future of AI isn't a chat window. It's an invisible, autonomous workforce. And Meta just bought one of its leading architects. Meta's $2 billion purchase of Manus is way more than just a business deal. It's the story of a mysterious rocket ship startup, a brilliant geopolitical maneuver, and the deployment of a technology that will reshape the digital platforms used by billions. Mark Zuckerberg didn't just buy a company. He bought a shortcut to the next era of the internet, an internet where AI doesn't just give you information, but takes action on your behalf. This powerful agent technology will soon be woven into the fabric of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, creating a more automated and intelligent online experience. It's a bold, aggressive move that redefines the front lines of the AI war. The era of the AI agent is no longer a distant future. It's here, and it's about to become a part of your daily life. So, I'll ask you, are you ready for AI agents to be a part of your social media experience? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like and subscribe for more analysis on the future of AI. Thanks for watching.